Well, Pearson now closing up on those Michelin young guns. Lance Kerry still trying to find a way past Jamie Devine, and at the moment, Jamie, I have to say, if you watch his riding style, it's a little unusual. He doesn't really get his knee down as far as some of the other riders do. It is a bit of an unusual style, Jamie, but it seems to work. There is the 16-year-old, 74. Tommy Dale, who raced 2008 in the Aprilia Super Teen Series, which of course we all know is an excellent series to develop. Oh, Reece Rothwell's got himself hooked up and he's going to pick up. Well, that was Emmett O'Grady that he picked up. Oh, Reece, what did you do there? I think he just clipped the back tyre of Tommy Dale, and well, Emmett got caught up. Let's have a look around. There's Tommy now. You see Reece trying to go around the outside. Tommy moves across on him, and Reece just catches that front wheel, bows off the bike, and well, I hope that didn't hurt, because Emmett O'Grady, number 40, very lucky there. He's gone straight down the grass and probably into the catch fence. They all seem to be okay, but they're out of it. They are out. Well, what a shame there for Tommy Dale, and certainly for Reece Rothwell. This could bring the safety car out. It's sitting there waiting for instructions from the race director. But they all seem to have got up, walked away, and the bikes are all safely tucked up against the fencing. So maybe, no, I think it's going to come out. Here it is. It's an Audi. So this will give Alex Olsen a chance to close up the gap after that crash. And we've got the medical flags out. So there's Jamie Devine. Obviously, under those flag conditions, there will be no overtaking whatsoever. You've all got to stay exactly where you are beforehand. And this will allow the riders that have dropped back a little way to close up. There it is, the Audi safety car going out. Oh, I've got to say that Reece Rothwell, a little unlucky, just clipped the back wheel of Tommy Dale, tipped him off the side of the bike, and Emmett O'Grady's so lucky not to get really deeply involved in that. He did some great riding to avoid Reece Rothwell as he slid past on his backside. But they're all up, they're all okay, and they all should be fit for the next race. Weather conditions here a little unstable. There's a big black cloud on the horizon blowing our way, incidentally, so I hope we don't get any rain. We've had enough of that this year. So Jamie Devine, who led before the safety car came out, stays in that position with number 10 Lance Kerry behind him. Devine, of course, not scoring any points at the BSB round at Thruxton after crashing twice. And Lance Carey also having his own woes throughout the season so far, but these two still pretty close at the top. Lance, I believe, is still leading the championship coming here today. And the man behind him on the black bike, 25 TDG, that is John Pearson from Superbike magazine, as a guest rider. He's tested all sorts of bikes and ridden in just about all the one-make series that you can ride in, with the exception of the Aprilia 125 Super Team. A bit old for that now. But that is a great series, and of course, one series where a lot of young riders come from, even people like Casey Stone and that, all started their racing career here in the UK, here in Europe, with the Aprilia Super Teams. It's the most successful little Super Team race series there is in Europe at the moment. And it's going from strength to strength to strength. Ralph Laturco there, I can just see him coming through. Is that Ralph, or is that, no, it's Ralph. Or is that, no, that's definitely Ralph. I'm looking at the leathers. He's now closing the gap on Pearson, so Ralph will be the number one runner as far as the TDG Cup runners are concerned. Here we go, safety car goes, and it's all go, go, go. So they're going to have to be very careful now. Tyres would have cooled off a little bit, and that's put Ralph right up there with them. So Ralph doesn't actually have to worry about this, because Pearson gets right, it doesn't score points. Ralph is the front runner as far as the TDG over 25 series. Who's that behind him? That looks like Steffi Wadlow that's right behind him. Steffi, of course, 17-year-old student and a 34 bike. She doesn't really need to race with Ralph. She needs to get on terms with the two at the front, because they are the Michelin Young Guns, and Kerry having a look up the inside there, but he couldn't make his stick. Oh, and Steffi's in trouble, and down she goes. Outbraked herself. I think she just clipped the back wheel of the bike in front, and poor old Ralph Laturco got caught up in that as well. There she is, Jess Traylor's leathers being walked off the track with a rather different young body inside them. So Ralph's got his bike going again, I think. He'll get her. Let's have a look at it again. Just watch. She just hits the back of Pearson. Well, he was lucky. He looks over his shoulder to say, what the dickens was that? She outbraked herself trying to get up inside of Ralph. She really didn't need to do that, but that's just youthful sort of, what they say, eagerness. Well, it's still Divine at the moment, and it's still Carey in second. These two, they have dogged each other throughout the whole race, and Divine just keeps in behind him. Jamie Divine from, say, Flintshire, from Broughton in Flintshire, worked for British Aerospace long as dad. Oh, there she is. Duncan Knox's wife, Amanda. And she's keeping a watchful eye on Duncan, number 22, TDG Cup runner, and Duncan. And the lads in the pub, please don't pick on him again after my comment from Mallory Park when I said he was being beaten by a 17-year-old girl. You have to remember, she's in a different class, so it didn't matter. He was still running second in the race, and he's still running high in the TDG Cup anyway. So Duncan's riding well, so keep the sponsorship coming, guys. Keep buying him the beers, and you get Amanda one as well, because she is a superb little mechanic. And 2 kids, his self-employed builder is Duncan. Comes from Hereford, and thoroughly nice guy. So keep the support coming, guys, from the pub. He told me that he really got the mickey taken out of him. Look at these two. They just are, you can't separate them, because Pearson's now dropped off the pace. That is who? That's, looking back, that could be Duncan Knox. I didn't quite glimpse it, but that looks like Duncan to me. And, well, look at this, number 78, Ben Miller, coming from pit lane at the start of the race. He's silent his way up through the field. That is Duncan Knox there, number 22, with Curtis Rothwell, and then Miller behind him. Then the 69 bike of Carter. So I tell you something, this lad has got this bike really sorted out. He got that slipper clutch working, and he's going for gold past Curtis Rothwell. Oh, that was almost a coming together, and Curtis knew it. Curtis has gone down the escape route instead, rather than try and turn the bike in, and he's decided it's caution, the better part of valour there, rather than trying to take him on around the corner. Then Curtis has got going again, number 8. The 21-year-old brother of Reece Rothwell, number 9. Both up there from Oldham. Well, here we go. There is Duncan Knox with Miller behind him. And Miller, well, just bear in mind that Miller is racing in the Michelin Young Guns, the red-fared bike, against the black bike. And Duncan's second at the moment on the track in the TDG, so he's going well. Amanda's done a great job with his tyres. He worked so hard with him. He said, I'll have to pay her soon. Well, I'm sure he does anyway, because they've got 2 kids. So all you guys down in Hereford, keep on patting him on the back and giving him some money to race, because we want him to stay. He's a great guy. Got a little upset about what I said about being beaten by a 17-year-old girl, but that's irrelevant, because end of the day, she's in a totally different class, so it doesn't make any difference at all. He was still running second. These two, well, Miller's got away, and the action at the front has not changed whatsoever. It's still number 20, Jamie Divine. There's his dad there, who does all the work on the bike and does a good job of it as well. And Lance Carey on the number 10 bike, still chasing him down. So these two really are the hot shots. Alex Olsen were making that mistake after those opening rounds at Brands Hatch where he won. Well, he won both races, but got penalised in race 1 for a flag infringement, I understand, if I remember rightly. A little while back now, but looks like they're closing on Ralph Laturco, who got caught up with that crash with the 35 bike of young Steffi Wadlow, Floss. But Ralph has got it going again, so he probably will score points. But this is the two that are chasing the championship at the moment. 10 and 20. Divine, Carey. It's looking pretty good now. Oh, and Jamie takes a quick look over his shoulder. They know that Ralph is on there, and Ralph's just taking a look as well, so he'll probably move over. Ralph indeed does move over to let the 2 young guns through, or does he? Well, yeah, he's moved out. That's gone high and wide for Ralph. Well done, Ralphie. 30-odd-year-old, got his own shop just off Commercial Road in London. SBK it's called, for servicing, parts and spares. He'll look after you. Wonderful guy from Sao Paulo in Brazil. It's a win then for Jamie Divine. Checkered flag has gone out. No, we couldn't see it. Oh, there it is. And, well, second then for Lance Carey. Looks like Duncan Knox will have come home first in the TDG Cup then. And there he is.